Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome to the video tutorials of codandtest.com. In this video we'll learn how to access form elements. In the previous video we accessed forms. Okay, in this video we'll learn how to access form elements. Okay, I have a simple script for form here. Okay, so this is our form. I have three elements here: first name, last name and submit button. Okay, so this is the code for that. If you don't know what this is, I recommend you go watch my HTML video series. Okay, so here I created a form and I gave that form a name called form1, and I created first name and last name. Okay, and for first name ID is fname. Okay, F for first and name. Okay, I gave a unique ID for first name text box, fname, and for last name I gave it lname. Okay, for last name. Alright, and we have a submit button. Okay, so we must give a unique ID to the form elements we want to access. Okay, like here we must give a unique ID. Now let's assume we want to access the first element, that is our first name. Okay, so we can access form elements using this keyword called get element by ID. Okay, this E is capital, B is capital and I is capital here. Okay, we can access form elements using get element by ID. Alright, so let's assume we want to access our first element, which is first name. Okay, so we can do that variable. Okay, like we can do that by get element by ID. Okay, brackets open, brackets close, semicolon. Okay, here you can use double quotes or single quotes here. Okay, inside the brackets, and the ID. Okay, ID of the element you want to access. Okay, here we want to access first name, so fname. Okay, get element by ID fname. Suppose we want to access last name. Okay, lname, get element by ID lname. Okay, so that's get element by ID. Let's see an example. Okay, I have an HTML code here. Okay, so let's say let's assume user enters his first name or her first name in this text box. Okay, and clicks submit. Okay, so after clicking submit, we want an alert box to appear on the screen. Okay, and greeting the user. Alright, so for that in form tag we have to write on submit attribute. Okay, equal to some function name here. Okay, let's say validate. Alright, so what this attribute does is when user clicks on submit button, okay, the control goes to this validate function. Okay, we haven't created validate function yet, we'll do it now. Okay, in our JavaScript, let's say function validate. Okay, validate so variable result equal to document dot get element by ID. Alright, get element by ID, single quotes or double quotes here, and fname. Okay, we want to access our first name element. Okay, first name. Alright, so when user enters first name here and clicks submit button, okay, what happens here is this on submit equal to validate. Okay, what this attribute does is it will send the control to this validate function. Okay, validate, and the statements here gets executed. All right, so get element by ID will actually have that value entered by the user in our first name text box. Okay, so to get that value, we also want dot value keyword to be used there. Okay, so the value entered by user in this first text box, that is first name. Okay, this statement, that is document dot get element by ID fname dot value, will give the value entered by the user in the first name. Okay, and that value is stored in our result. All right, so here get element by ID, E is capital, B is capital, and I is capital. Okay, so you need to be careful there. And after that, let's say we said we want an alert box, so let's create an alert box. Hi, let's concatenate the string and result. Okay, so okay, looks good. So let me just check this script again. Form name, form on submit, validate. So this validate word should match this validate because it's the same function. Okay, we are calling that function, so that's okay. First name fname ID, so fname ID is good, and submit button and form and result document dot get element by ID fname dot value and high result. So what it actually does is, if we enter some name here, let's say for example Smith. Okay, so this result will store Smith. Okay, and will get an alert box, hi Smith. Okay, let's save this and I'll refresh it here. Okay, let's say Smith. I'll enter, I'll click submit. See here, hi Smith. Okay, so if I don't enter anything here and click submit, okay, the alert box will show just hi. See there. Okay, because we did not add validations for our first name or last name there. Okay, but this video is about accessing form elements. Okay, so we can access form elements using get element by ID. Okay, so before accessing form elements, we need to give a unique ID to the form elements. All right, like we did here. ID for first name we gave as fname, and ID for last name we give lname. Okay, it's like that. So if we want to access last name, we can just write lname there, or let me just copy this and save here, and let this be result 1 and let this be result 2, lname. Okay, hi plus result 1. Okay, and a space there plus result 2. Okay, I'll save this. Both first name and last name will appear on a alert box. Let's say Sheikh Shahwali. Alright, I'll click submit now. See here, hi Sheikh Shahwali. So that's how you access form elements. Okay, I hope that's clear. And in the form tag we have on submit attribute. Okay, when submit button is clicked, it calls the function validate. Okay, which is in the head section. Okay, which is in the head section of our HTML. Okay, this function validate, this function is called, and first name is accessed using its ID fname. Okay, so this document.getElement by ID fname, the value and the value user enters is accessed using value. Alright, so the sentence, so the statement document.getElement by ID fname.value will have the value entered in the first name text box. Alright, and we are assigning that value entered to result1. Alright, and the value entered by user in the last name text box, we are assigning that to result2. Alright, and we are displaying the result in an alert box. So that's about this script, and that's how you access form elements in JavaScript. I hope that was useful. So thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next video.